Hello everyone, my name is Vinay and I would like to welcome you again in this channel. So in this channel we will be covering constants check constant. Basically we have already covered three constant topic: primary key, foreign key and the not null. So in this video we will be covering uh, some of the one of the important part in the check constant. So basically it is most useful constant in this series. So basically what check is doing, whenever we provide any kind of a condition to particular column with the help of check constant, it check while uh, inserting that particular data. Let's say in a salary table I have provided a check if the salary is great, let's say less than 10,000, so it won't insert. So it is my check, let's say, and there is a column called email id. If the domain is, let's say, at the Gmail, it should not be accepted. So then this kind of check we have to define. It could be user defined, and sometime we have to create that thing. So uh, it is the basic need, or you can say characteristic of check constraint. So the same thing is written over here. If you read this thing, the SQL check constraint in a database check use a specific condition that must be met the value inserted into. Yeah, I'll tell you in the example session. Be with me. And here is the most important: the check constraint allow you to define rule or condition that the data in column must satisfy. And the same thing I was saying, the salary should be, let's say, not less than 10,000. So we can use check in that kind of scenario. So we are going to learn first condition, characteristics of check: condition definition, data validation, multiple condition, and the error handling. So one by one we are going to read this thing. So basically the check constant, you can define a condition or an expression that data in a column must adhere to. This condition can involve mathematical expression, comparison, basically whatever kind of condition you want to apply. It could be mathematical or logical, like if kind of condition, and comparison greater than equal to any kind of mathematical. Let's apply, you are adding, dividing, doing modulus, this kind of stuff. So condition definition state this particular thing. Now the data validation. So earlier I was saying, in force, let's say I have used in a particular uh, column, let's say the age should not be greater than, well, 18, or the price of product, let's say, greater than or equal to this thing. So this data validation is check also can be done with the help of check constant. The multiple condition, as we have already told, read over here, we can use multiple condition. The same thing written over, we can have multiple check constant for a single column with a different condition. We can use that. I will show you in the RDBMS also, basic SQL Server. And the last, if an insert or update operation would result a data that violate check. Basically, let's say if in the same scenario here, if a product price is greater than or not equal to, like, as per our defined condition, so definitely it will give error. So I hope, just pause the video, just go through it, and it is just one of the best example you can put in the term in the front of the interviewer. So you can see over here in like we are creating table of employee. Here employee ID is primary key, for and then the last salary we have checked salary should be greater than or equal to 0. If this thing is not for, let's say if you are putting 0, then definitely it will throw an error while updating or inserting the data. If this condition is not already fulfilled, it will definitely throw an error. and the same thing, it is also checking our condition, as we have learned in the previous slide. So if you want to alter, let's say if you want to add some um, any kind of check constraint in the already existing table, basically column, you can add this alter table name, add constraint, and then constraint, like in this scenario we are talking about check, so we can use this thing. So we have some interview question over here. I hope you can give the answer easily. What happens if you attempt to insert or update data in a column, check string constraint does not meet the specific condition? Definitely throw an error. Can you provide example of real world scenario where a check constraint would be a beneficiary database design? Let's say you are designing a table where you have to provide insurance data with a minimum premium of $10. So you can use this check constraint over here, that the premium column should less equal not less than this $10. So you can use this check constraint over here. It is a real life example where I am doing currently working in this particular scenario also. What is the purpose of check constraint in SQL? The simple, you can provide the definition and the key feature of this thing. And now another question we have: how does you define check constraint into creating a table? We have just uh, go through it in the previous slide, just creating that thing. What is the another question we have, last question: what is the significance of data validation? How does the check constraint contribute in that? Basically, the database validation we do whenever we are doing any kind of operations in terms of mathematical, logical, in whatever we have read in previous slide. So if the check whenever you provide the check constraint on a particular column, if the like that particular scenario is meeting, then it will work, otherwise it will throw an error. So you can say this is the significance of data validation in that thing. I hope till now you are clear, and just moving to the next slide. The next video will be covering unique constraint over here. Thank you so much for your patience and support. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day ahead. We'll be meeting in the next video. Thank you.